All right. Hi, everybody. This is Jeff Lichtenstein with Echo Fine Properties. We are not live. We've been having technical difficulties. Seems like on Wednesday, Zoom or Facebook or somebody is blocking it. So this is a pre-recorded event. Anyhow, we are going to do 3 open houses today. Sophie Schneeberger, there's a lot of S's there, is in Riverbend in Tequesta. Charlie Gale, out to your right, is in the Isles in Palm Beach Gardens. And Chris Burke is in Jupiter Bay. Chris is enjoying. Chris, what are you eating?
Doritos.
Doritos or which flavor?
I don't know, but they're freaking hot. I can tell you that.
Yeah. And Chris is in some kind of a king's chair that he's sitting in having a good time. So
yes.
We'll go back to Sophie. What were you eating earlier?
I've got hummus, the Sabra hummus.
We have so much Sabra hummus. I think we have like 6 right now because the kids are doing that. But yesterday you asked me, Chris, when I'm eating pretzels.
Yeah, that's the other half to my Sabra hummus is pretzels.
And my son yesterday, we ordered potatoes, and he took a knife and then put them in some oil in a pan. And we had the most delicious French fries. You thought we found $1 million in the backyard. It was pretty awesome. So it's the little things these days. So we're going to start with Sophie. Sophie, do you want me to start on the video first and comment on Riverbend, or do you want to go to your home first?
I mean, it's up to you entirely. I can tell you a little bit about Riverbend if you want to go ahead and do that video.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pin the video here first and go ahead and comment on Riverbend.
Okay, so Riverbend is in Tequesta, which is northern Jupiter area, Tequesta line. Really great gated golf community. And the difference with this community, rather than other golf communities, is that you don't have a hefty equity membership fee in order to get into the neighborhood. And you've got basically 2-bedroom, 2-bath condos, really, really sweet area, right on the river. The entire community is right on the Loxahatchee River. So you've got this golf course that weaves in and out of these condos and along the river, and it's a beautiful place to play. It's a beautiful place to live. The views are gorgeous, and the community is just very well upkept. When you buy a condo in there, you are automatically a member of the golf community. So you have full access to 18 holes, their driving range, and of course they've got a pool, a clubhouse, social activities, and they do have a boat dock, a small boat dock, which can be used by the community. And they have activities that lead from that boat dock onto the river, such as kayaking and paddleboarding and things like that. So really great active community for whether you're a seasonal resident and you come down just for the winter, or if you're year round. The residents in Riverbend are really happy, and when you talk to the neighbors, they've got nothing but really great things to say about living there.
Jeff, you're muted.
There you go. Jeff?
Jeff, you're muted.
Go ahead. Sophie, I just put the house on that you're on right now.
Okay, perfect. So I'll go ahead and show you a little bit about my specific listing, which is, if I do say so myself, a super cute little townhouse. I mean, first of all, look at the location of it within the golf course. It is really just, when you walk out of your lanai, which you imagine your lanai being on, the side here, there we go, right there. Your view is that golf course surrounding the property. And there's really, in my opinion, no better way to live than, having a view of that great green golf course. But walking inside the property, first things first, you do have a set of stairs to get into the property, but once you get in, you are set. It is such a cute little property, and this is what you're going to look at once you enter into it. Brand new laminate floors throughout the whole property. The first floor of the townhouse is a nice open layout, huge sliders, tons of natural light, that green golf course, and I'm going to kind of do a...
And Sophie, just to get an idea, what is the price point that you're looking at?
This property's only $139,000 for this condo. I mean, you
It's
can't find
crazy.
that price point anywhere around this area. So really great. And I'm going to go kind of clockwise around the great room, the living room here. If you look at it, it's really a big space, open to the kitchen. Like I said, brand new laminate floors. There's your staircase up to the top floor of the property. And then, of course, when you're looking out on that huge lanai, I mean, this is your view. This is your golf view. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. If you look over to the left, there's your view there. So, you know, it's really just a very happy place to live. The owners have done a lot of updates to the property. I mean, they've renovated the entire kitchen, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, white shaker cabinets. They really spared no expense. And with those beautiful new laminate floors, it just looks really cozy, clean, updated.
It's a total open floor plan, and you know the shaker cabinets I did on my own home. We had some water damage that ended up doing our kitchen. We stayed at Jupiter Bay, which is where Chris is, for a little bit in a rental place. But the shaker cabinets are great because they go with anything, and when style changes, you don't run out of style. The stainless is wonderful, but I love how open it is and how much light you're getting in, and that view for that price is silly.
Yeah, it's just, and they did, and the cabinets that they ended up putting into this kitchen are the quality soft close ones. So really just, it's a nice kitchen. I think anyone would be really comfortable pouring a glass of wine or, you know, making dinner or whatever it might be. And so your other view of the kitchen is this way. And they added a little, you know, plantation shutter to the window, just a little style touch. But if you notice next to that fridge there's actually a full morning bar with in that top cabinet there's an outlet, so you can go ahead and plug in your Keurig, and there's all kinds of shelves, so you can go ahead and put in your, you know, your coffee mugs and your spoons and your sugar and your creamers, and it's just, I think, a nice touch to the kitchen. And crown molding, and it's a lovely, I love sitting in that little condo and just looking out the view, feeling the natural light on that first floor. So they've done some nice things. When you get upstairs, you've got your bedrooms upstairs. You've got a powder room on the first floor, so you do have a bathroom for your guests without having to keep your bathrooms upstairs. Nice for them. But you do have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms upstairs. And here's the master bedroom. Really big room. And I don't know if this picture justifies it, but you could easily and comfortably fit a king-size bed, 2 nightstands, a big dresser, a TV, and have still room for an entire separate sitting area in the corner.
You could social distance for 10 in there.
You really could. I mean, there's tons of space. And if you notice those sliders, those lead out to another lanai that face that same golf view that I showed you earlier. So you're surrounded by golf upstairs, downstairs, no matter where you look. It's really, really sweet. And then your master ensuite bathroom, again, fully updated. And this doesn't show you the shower, unfortunately, because the shower's been beautifully updated with really this nice gray tile. But they went ahead and they put in the white shaker cabinets in the vanity, and they went with the granite, and they just did a really nice job with the improvements on the.
Is the paper on your right to your shoulder thrown in?
The toilet paper
Yes.
can stay. We'll throw that into the sale. And there's a few extra rolls in there too, so a win for the buyer.
Hey, Chris had a question. Can you have your own golf cart in there?
You can have your own golf cart. Yes, there's a place for you to store it. So yeah, absolutely. A lot of people do.
Yeah,
and then
when you're talking about, you know, Riverbend, and people ask where is it still like old Florida, and you know, where are the hidden gems with, you know, prices haven't changed that much. And Tequesta really is it. When we've been down here for 20 years now, and we moved here, Tequesta was a complete sleepy town. There was I mean, just nothing there other than the ocean, and there's some old restaurants and stuff. And the best restaurants are in Tequesta. They from Hog Snappers to Evo, the Mexican. There's just amazing restaurants. The Jupiter Island condos are in Tequesta. The Tequesta condos, are right there. And then, where you are, there's just the roads are winding and beautiful, and it's like Earth has never been touched. So to be in a gated community and buy all that action and you have access to Jupiter and gardens and 95 and the Turnpike right there, and then all the action that takes place in Riverbend for this price is it's really pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, you're 10 minutes from the beach, 10 minutes from, you named some of my favorite restaurants. Hog Snappers got great seafood, great sushi. Tequesta Brewery, if you like a craft beer, that's what my husband keeps in our kegerator is Tequesta Brewery beer. If you like, shopping, everything is there. Beach is right there. So, and
you ever go? Chris just brought up Romeo and Juliet's.
No, I've never been.
You've never been there? It is. Hey, Chris, I'm going to unmute you. You go there a lot?
I go to at least once a month. I've been there probably a dozen times. It's the best Italian restaurant. It's awesome. It only has 12 tables, and if you don't have a reservation, don't even bother. It's
you're not practicing social. Actually, it's just a quaint. It's a family owned.
Yep.
And they serve you directly. We don't really have a lot of that like that here. It's like an old fashioned, restaurant where they know you and you slow down. You have a long meal.
It's excellent.
They used to own a restaurant that was where the old Jupiter 18 was. That was a big restaurant. They just wanted something at this point in their life that's slow, where they can cook you a homemade meal and they have specials and pair you with great wines. But it's a cute little restaurant. It's one of our favorites too. It's a romantic restaurant.
Sounds lovely.
Hence Romeo and Juliet's. And it's like in a corporate park neighborhood, like where you go. There's the veterinarian in the back. I can't remember which street is that on, Chris. Do you remember that?
I don't cross something, but if you didn't know it was there, you'd never find it.
You would never find it.
You'd never find it. It's secluded. It's all by word of mouth. It's awesome. You come out of there, I tell you, you couldn't eat a Tic Tac. They fill you. It's great.
That's good to know. I've got a client who likes to check out new places since he moved here, so I'll have to get him to take me there.
They will love that. You'll love it. And the owners are just really sweet people. He's the chef owner, and she runs the outside kitchen. They're just great. It's a great team, and it's an awesome spot. Great food.
Well, it'll have to be on my to-do list when things open up again.
Yes, agree.
Anything else you want to show us, Sophie?
Yeah, there's just another guest room. Just to wrap it up, another guest room besides that master, and then another renovated bathroom. And again, it's unfortunate that the shower isn't showing because, again, the shower has been renovated in that gorgeous gray tile, but there's this beautiful spa pebble along the floor and in the shower niche. And it's just a really nice move-in ready home. You won't have to lift a finger to do anything to it. AC was replaced in 2017. Hot water heater has got plenty of time left on it. And activities galore. You're going to make friends with the neighbors. You're going to be, in a great social environment. And you can still do so. They're still running their golf course right now, and people are social distancing, but they're golfing and they're getting their outdoor time. So the neighbors are happy. And, final view from the golf course, those two balconies right there, those are the ones that belong to the property. So, and then just a quick view of the community pool, their clubhouse, some views along the river, on the community, the boat dock, and, where they keep some of their paddle boards and kayaks. And, there's just a lot to do in this neighborhood. It's really just a beautiful community and a great townhouse within it.
Sophie, any units have garages there?
No, there are some. Now, when you get to the back of Riverbend, which is not the condos that I've been showing you, but it's the community back there where you do have some single family homes and you do have some villas, and those ones have garages, but the condos themselves do not.
How do those single families and villas fare in price to what you're offering at $139? Are they drastically higher, or?
It depends, because a lot of them have views of the river, and a lot of them have boat lifts and boat docks.
Oh,
And
wow.
so it's a
Okay.
totally different ballpark from
Yep.
the condos.
Yep.
We have a
Okay.
friend in there that's a $1 million+ house. It's because it's a whole different deal
Got
in
it.
there. But
Got
you
it.
know, you think about it, it's Florida, and you're not up north where you've got snow and all sorts of weather conditions. And here, people keep their it's okay to keep your car outside. It's not nearly as bad as I park my car outside, and we're in Egret Landing. I've been doing it for years because it's a different feel. Sophie, what's your phone number, or if somebody would like to get in touch with you?
You can call me at 561-808-4114.
Or Sophie at echofineproperties.com. Sophie's a terrific realtor, loves her clients, does all sorts of little treats, for them, and spends a lot of time on searches. She had when you get to know her, has a really interesting background where she was in the cruising industry for 4.5 years and has visited all these countries and loves to help people, and really interesting background, and really neat person to know. Let's go to Chris Burke right now. Chris has been asking all the questions. Chris is a scratch golfer, and if you want to know anything about golf, Chris is the man when he's not in his throne here, whatever that chair is what you got. So Chris, where are you at today?
Jupiter Island. I'm sorry, that's not true. Jupiter Bay Country Club.
I love Jupiter Bay. We rented a unit there, and it is. I mean, you could walk over to the beach in there, and you're right by the. You could walk over for breakfast, or you're by Food Shack and all these different places. So tell us about it.
You can actually see the beach from where we are right there. So Jupiter Bay is just a really great spot. You're walking distance to the ocean. You're walking distance to Harborside to Tiger Woods' restaurant and a few other great spots. You are really, really, you could walk up the street north to go to Guanabana's. I mean, and the other cool thing is, if you like to have a few cocktails, you can take the taxi, the golf cart taxi. You jump in that thing, give the guy a couple bucks, brings you right to your front door. It's even better than Uber. And that runs all the way there, all the way out to, like I said, Guanabana's and all those places out that way, and schooners, what have you. It's just a great, great spot. One really unique thing with this building, which is really great for investors, is this building in particular rents on a day, week, or monthly basis, which is the only building that does that. That's a huge feature for an investor.
And then we rented there for a month, and then we needed more time, and we did 2-week extensions.
Yeah.
And and it's in the off season, you're able to rent your place out too, which most places don't, because they don't think like that on a week or that type of basis. And
That's
you feel
correct.
comfortable there because of how it's taken care of.
Yes, this client in particular that I'm selling this property for uses it for a Airbnb, and is quite successful with that. She has very, very few days where there's somebody not in it, and it's a great business for her.
But even if you didn't want to go Airbnb, it's something that like we could manage, for somebody. It's however
I would rent it
however you want to do
seasonally
it.
for someone. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, easily. Let's see, what can we do next? I can show you the living room, which is really the master bedroom. By the way, this comes completely furnished. As you see it, turnkey. This is a great master bedroom. I didn't load a ton of pictures in this. This is the
That's
living
beautiful.
room. Yeah.
Yeah, we had that. That was terrific. I loved it. It was just an easy. It's an easy unit, and she's remodeled it really nice.
Very nice.
It's very beachy. That's what it is.
Yeah, this is the guest room. A couple queen beds in there. I'm sorry, a couple single beds in there. And I want to get you the living room shot. There we go. Is that the living room? No, that's the bedroom.
No, we're back in the bedroom, Chris.
Yeah, I'm a bedroom guy. Can I tell you? There we go.
So that's right off of the kitchen. Everything is completely open, and then you have that patio there.
Yeah, and what's really cool is she also put in impact glass completely throughout the property. And it's awesome. You got a gorgeous outdoor sun patio there that goes right out to a courtyard that's just walking area. Super, super private. You don't see anything in your backyard except grass and some bushes. And
we were on the first one we did, we were on the second floor, and then we were on the first floor like this.
Yeah.
And
the other beauty to this unit is that it is a first floor unit. This building has 4 floors and there are 0 elevators. So it's a big plus for someone who doesn't like to climb stairs. You walk right into your ground floor with your parking spot right in front of your building. And it's
we had dinner every night out in that patio.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I loved it. It was, and then we would take walks. I think we walked for 30 straight days, and you ended up getting exercise just because of how much, all the trails back there and everything.
Sure.
That's the Heart Trail behind you.
That's exactly what it is. Yes.
And then, so we walked that. A lot of people don't know about that, but it's like a 1.5 mile walk, and we would do that twice.
Yeah,
and then there's like
calisthenic stations around.
Right. Yeah. So there's like 20 different.
Right.
You do pull-ups or you do easy exercises.
Right.
And then there's interesting things on the trail that you pass by. There's one spot in the morning where there's all these little crabs. It's like an old Florida, little tiny section that's kind of in the shadows where you got all the trees by you, and you get all these little. There must be hundreds of little crabs that come out, and then that are on the sides, and then you'll get all sorts of wildlife in the lake and birds and things like that. And there was a big turtle I remember one morning that was really pretty, but I loved doing that. That was it was a really fun 6 weeks, but because you're so close to it, you end up doing more.
Right.
Then you have that pavilion. You have that pavilion there where they have concerts and stuff too.
Sure. And there's a couple of nice community pools there. It's a very, very cohesive group of people too. It's everybody gets along. They watch each other. Looking after each other, just a great spot. Really great.
And they have the club. They just redid that restaurant. How's this? That was supposed to open 30 days ago. I mean, talk about horrible timing. Yeah, but the sign is, but they'll make it because they have all this is a feeder community, but they just redid the whole, the whole thing.
Correct. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Really nice. Great community.
And Chris, somebody wants to get in touch with you.
You can. I would love to catch up with you at Chris at Echo Fine Properties, or feel free to text or call me at 561-531-2173. Thank you.
Chris is a little bit of he's a hack on the golf course.
Come on down. I need 2 aside. We'll play for a couple bucks.
Chris, so it's, in all seriousness, is a scratch golfer and knows all the golf courses incredibly well, and what the differences are. If you're a golfer, Chris is terrific to work with. He's a little on the shy side, and we hope maybe he'll come out of his shell. And
I'm working on it.
Love Chris. He helps people. He's just a great guy.
Thank you.
So we're gonna wrap up now with Charlie Gale.
Charlie.
I'm now unmuted. Hello, everybody.
You are unmuted. So
I'm unmuted.
Last but not least today, you're in the Isles, right?
There you go. I'm in the Isles, and for those of you who are not familiar where the Isles is located, it's really in central Palm Beach Gardens. It's just south of Hood Road and at the intersection of Military and Hood Road. And I have to say, when you talk about real estate, a lot of people always say location, location, location is what really draws everybody to a property. And this is centrally located in Palm Beach Gardens. You are literally 2 minutes from downtown at the Gardens. You're 2 minutes from the Gardens Mall. You're 10 minutes, 15 minutes from the ocean, and probably about 20 minutes from the airport. So it is a great location. The community is phenomenal in the fact that it has tennis courts. It's got a pool area and a great little clubhouse. The clubhouse has an exercise gym in it. It is great for active people. It is a community, kind of a mixed community where there's some retirees there and there's year-round living. It's very desirable. It's a DeVosta built community, and everybody that lives in Palm Beach County has heard the name DeVosta before. Great builder. signature builder, CBS Homes, just phenomenal homes. This particular model is the Oakmont model, which is one of the more popular models just due to size. And here's the front of the house. If I can move over a little bit, you can see very, very inviting 2-car garage. It's a great community. Here's an aerial shot. One of the things about 849 Niemen is the long lake view. So as you can see here, there's a great outdoor patio area, plenty of room for a pool with a long lake view. It has a westerly, the back of the home is a complete westerly view, so the sunsets you get down that long lake view are phenomenal. It's really just a great view of Florida, you know, as you're outdoors sitting on the back patio area enjoying your time. The views are just amazing. So here's a back patio area. As you can see, large area, plenty of room for a pool, plenty of room. If I can get out of the way here, let me move out of the way. You can see plenty of room to eat and entertain in the back area. Accordion shutters throughout the home.
Charlie, can I just point out that those
Sure.
accordion shutters on the patio like that are excellent when you're in a hurricane, because you can put your patio furniture behind those shutters without having to drag them into your home in the event of a hurricane. That last picture that you showed really portrays that.
Sure, let me bounce back there and just show what Sophie was talking about. This it's a
To tell
natural
you how
barrier.
important, to tell you how important it is from what Sophie's talking about, in my home, we have old metal shutters. I mean, you know, I guess something's better than nothing. But we take our patio furniture and we throw it in the pool, literally, and we have to drag it out, and we got to get the metal shutters up. And I've got to, because I'm not handy, we hire somebody to do that, and then they're here all day with all that stuff. This is literally a 30-second job, if that, where you just close it up and that's it. So I made the mistake years ago of getting surround sound over the accordion shutters, and my wife always reminds me of, she's looking at me right now, in our place, of the surround sound and not the accordion shutters. Is that right, Veronica?
I'd pick surround sound too.
Yeah, and
You
Jeff-
bought the surround, and it doesn't work. It broke. Like, I had it like playing in Halloween, like all this spooky music, and then I busted the speakers, and then I don't know how to fix it.
You need
So every
surround
year
sound
when a
to
hurricane
plug it.
warning comes, I'm in trouble.
That's funny. Jeff, I agree, because I'm jealous. I'm like you. I'm out there putting up my shutters, and I'm jealous of the neighbors who have accordion shutters, and they're just out there closing them and locking them. It's great. It's a great feature to have on the home. Here it is that I wanted to share with you. The one thing about the Oakmont model is it's very open, vaulted ceilings, high ceilings. So as you can see, this is the living room, family room area combo. Plenty of room for a sectional sofa. Back here in the background, as you can see, sliders, very large sliders. So there's a ton of natural light that makes it into this particular home. It's another view of the family room, living room area. Tile throughout. The kitchen area is very open. As you can see, you got plenty of room for bar stools. It's great. It's open. It's white. It's light. It's bright. Everything that everyone wants in Florida. The master bedroom is a large master bedroom. Again, the accordion shutters on it. As you can see, you have a westerly view here. Sliders in the master bedroom. So it gives lots of natural light. You can enjoy the sunset at night. The master bathroom is unique because it has not only a tub, but it also has a step-in shower. So there's a step-in shower that's available in the master bathroom along with the tub. It is 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The other bedrooms are large. You can put whether it's two twin beds in there, or you can fit a full bed or a queen bed. So both of those are very nice. The guest bathroom is really nice. One of the unique features about the Oakmont is there is a den with the Oakmont. So you have separate, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's a split floor plan. You have a den. So for those people that want another hideaway, if you're in, watching TV, or if you work from home right now and during COVID-19, this would be great because you'd have your own little work area. I have to say though, my favorite part, I've done open houses, not only virtually, but in person, and the long lake view is phenomenal. This property's offered at $524,990 currently right now. So it's priced very competitive in the market. Low HOAs. HOA covers lawn care, common areas, the pool, management fees in the clubhouse. So it's very affordable. The HOA is about $382 a month. So very affordable, very centrally located, Devasta built, CBS, and this being the Oakmont model at $524,990 is a great deal. It's phenomenal. You're mute, Jeff. Jeff, you're on mute.
Charlie, for somebody to get in touch with you, can you put up your paper so they can see?
Absolutely. So if you want to get in touch with me, the easiest way to get in touch with me, I have my phone with me all the time. Phone number is 561-319-3742, or email charlie@echofineproperties.com.
So for Sophie Schneeberger, working hard on the phone, as we can see. Chris Burke just percolated back up. Hey, Chris. Charlie, Gale, myself, and Rob Moore working on all of our technical difficulties. You are seeing us on tape delay. So long, everybody.